Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. I'm so excited to share with you some project samples using products from the Sale-a-Bration catalog. This is January 3rd through March 31st. So this just started last week and I'm so excited. Stampin' Up! Does this promotion every single year, and you can choose a free gift from this little book when you place a qualifying order. So exciting, such a great time to shop, and you can shop online with me at juliedavison.com/shop. If you use the host code, you'll get an extra little something from me. I love to spoil my customers, and these gifts are all straight from Stampin' Up! So I'm just going to jump through the booklet and share some project ideas with every single gift that you can choose. So no matter what you choose when you place your order, you're going to have some ideas for that. So I'm going to start right here in the front. This is the Gangs All Mirror. This is one of my personals. I think these little critters are so stinking cute, and if you saw Frozen 2, this little lizard guy reminds me of one of the little characters. Was that Water? Now I can't remember. I'm having a little brain moment. Anyway, Frozen 2, so cute. My girls loved Frozen 2, but they're a little older than the princess age anymore. But let me share some samples with you. This is a really fun technique. This is the masking technique, and I shared a video that Stampin' Up! Did a week or two ago, and this is my version of the masking technique. So what you do is you take these little guys here and you stamp them on a Post-it note, then you cut them out of the sticky note and you stamp, and then you cover and stamp again. So you sort of get this layered look. It's a super fun technique. If you haven't seen the video, leave me a comment and I will share the link with you so you can see it. But it's especially fun with a group of meerkats like this. Say hello when you jump on. Let me know which of these is your favorite celebration gift. Here's one that I created for our team swap. I used the Stampin' Blends to color them here, the Crumb Cake Light and Dark, and then just a little tone on tone with the cactus. I love this one. This card is by Jody Reinhardt, one of my favorite cards. She's got the line of meerkats in the back, and then the focal point here, just the single meerkat peeking out with the happy birthday hat. Isn't it so cute? I love it. Here's a swap card from Celine Kempton. And she used the Tropical Oasis designer paper as well as the new braided linen braided burlap. I think it's the braided burlap trim from the spring mini catalog. So I love her combination there. This card is by Deb Schneider, and she used some of the honeybee paper, which I'll be showing you. This is also a celebration freebie that you can choose. This is one of my favorite cards. This one, I don't have a name on it. This card uses some of the Birthday Bonanza designer paper, incorporating the party hat. I just love that little party hat. It's so cute. This time she cut it and popped it up, and you can also just stamp right on the head. Here's another one using some of that Birthday Bonanza paper from all of us. Perfect for our little family sending a card, even though we would have 6 instead of 5, but I could always mask in another meerkat to represent the 6 from my family. This is one of my favorite ones. This is, did I tell you who did this one? Donald Shefsky made this one. This one is by Rayanne Littrell, and I love this little peekaboo. So she's got the tone-on-tone cactuses, and then we've got the meerkats, and then it opens up again. Isn't that cute? From all of us. Happy birthday to a stand-up friend. This is also one of my favorites. Really clean and simple. Might have to copy this one for Stamp Club this week. Here's a card by Tammy White. I don't know why I didn't even need to look at it. This is Tammy's $1 Million Achiever stamp set from the annual catalog with the camera. And so she's combined that with the meerkat set for this cute little set. And this last one is by Michelle Petty. I love this sort of silhouette of the meerkats looking at the sun setting. Isn't that pretty? Happy birthday to a stand-up friend. All right, so this is all these cards are using the Gangs All Mirror stamp set. Like I said, this is one of my favorites. Do you guys like this one too? We're going to move on to the next stamp set, and this is called Lovely Lily Pad. I'm going to show you the stamp set first. This is a reversible stamp set. So you see this little icon here. This is a new line of stamps that Stampin' Up! Is doing. And I'm not going to show you with ink, but we'll see how well you can see. One side is totally flat, and the other side has the lines on it. So you can stamp it either way. You can stamp it on the block this way or stamp it on the block that way. And the artwork here on the front shows you what that's going to look like. So this is the lined part of the stamp, and this is the solid part of the stamp. So you can layer these for a multi two-step stamp look. So this is free with a $50 purchase. There are lots of things in this lily pad. I'm going to call it a suite, even though we don't have suites in Sale-a-Bration. It has a coordinating set of dies. This is another free gift that you can choose. This is free. This is a level 2, so you can get this free with a $100 purchase. And then we also have, I'm going to skip to the next page and show you this gorgeous Lily Impressions designer paper. So this is also a level 1 gift, free with a $50 purchase. This is double-sided paper that is the same gorgeous brush stroke that the floral impressions, is that what it's called? I'm having brain moments today, from the annual catalog. The same artist who did that gorgeous paper also did this one, and I just love these bright colors. I love these florals. So this coordinates with the designer paper. And then there's also a metallic baker's twine and sequin combo pack. This little accessory kit is a 4th item that you can earn for free during Sale-a-Bration. This is a level 1 item, so free with a $50 order. Now I'm going to show you lots and lots of samples using all of these things in different combinations. This first one is a card that I created. Let me open this up and show you. We'll be making this for sure in Stamp Club this week. It has this little label is only on 2 dimensional, so it tucks, the flap tucks underneath, and then uses a piece of the designer paper here that's 3 inches by 4 inches of designer paper. This card is by Michelle Grimble. She's using the designer paper as well as the dies with this lily pad. So pretty. This card here is Amy Combs, and I'm going to show you the inside of this card because I think it opens up in a special way here. Don't want to lose that. Oh yeah, it's got like a trifold, so it opens up and then out. And she did not include one, but I would probably have another piece in there that is stamped with some of the coordinating lily stamps. Such a pretty card. This Blackberry Bliss is divine. Here's another one that's got a fun fold. This one is by Linda Bowen, and she's got like a little gatefold, so it's a little on top and bigger on the bottom, and it's vertical. So I don't usually see gatefold cards like this, but this is a really fun take on it. This Swirly Flourish embossing folder comes from the mini catalog. It is from the Parisian Blossom Suite. I'm losing my cards, let me just set them aside so they don't fall over the place. This one is by Susan Elise Morton, and she's combining the dies with a really just pretty, just 2-inch by 4-inch piece of designer paper there. Perennial Essence. Yes, thank you, Janet. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Here's another one. I love this one by Karen Duke. She has embossed the words back there with white or clear embossing powder, and then done a watercolor wash over it. Then we've got the lily flower cut out with the die cuts. Just such a clean and simple, beautiful card from Karen. I love this one here. This one is from Mary McCormick. Created it. She said on the back she was inspired by Mary Fish, and so she's got the combination of the stamps, die cut with the outline dies, and then also a combination of the detail dies behind it. Such a beautiful card. Clean and simple colors. We got Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green. This innovative card is by Cindy Bauman from Honolulu, Hawaii, and she always finds a way to create Hawaiian-inspired cards. So she's used the lily as the top of this pineapple. And this embossing folder is from the Tropical Oasis suite from the mini catalog. So she's got a stitched oval to be the base of the pineapple, and then the lily as the top. Such a clever way to use that stamp set. This card by Jill Olson highlights this beautiful detail die that's part of the die set. She's cut it out of glimmer paper, and just really beautiful detail on that. Look at all of the die cutting on this one. You can also see that border die. This is by Teresa Tucker, and she has die cut from the designer paper. You can see behind the flowers. She used the smaller die for that, and then the detailed die in front of it. Such a gorgeous card. This last one is by Jennifer Cotton, and love the simplicity of the card design here. She's got some lilies. This is a new punch, Label Me Lovely, from the mini catalog. I just love, love, love it. And she has incorporated some of the twine in there. Probably could go back and add a few sequins just for good measure there. Beautiful card by Jennifer Cotton. I have some more cards to show you, and they are all using the Sending You Thoughts stamp set. So this is a really great stamp set that could be a combo set with Lovely Lily Pad, because Lovely Lily Pad doesn't have any words in it. So let me show you that. I'm just going to skip ahead 2 pages here. Sending You Thoughts is right there on this page. A really great greeting set, birthday, congratulations. I love this one. If loving thoughts could heal, you'd be better already. Isn't that so sweet for a get well card? Little thanks down there and sending a little something. So this versatile set is going to work with any stamp set that you have. The samples I have to share are all using this Lily Pad suite. So I'm going to show you those. This is one that I created. Got little fun folds here. So I'm going to open that up and share. I cut off the front, so the front half is missing and it overhangs, and then on the inside we've got this stamped piece. So both of these word stamp sets are from this Sending You Thoughts, another sensational year of you. This one highlights this gorgeous designer paper. This is by Sandy Carlson, and she's got the happy birthday. Love this one by Ruth Bingle. She has stamped here on vellum and then used a stylus to poke the back of the vellum to create this, this white detail on the die cut flower. Really gorgeous card. Love the colors on this one by Natalie Travis, using the Flirty Flamingo, Bermuda Bay. Here's that detailed die cut and a little bit of the twine in there as well. This card I'm going to open up and show you. This is by Kathy Parlatisis, and she's got like a little fun fold. So we got a flap that opens here, and then designer paper. I would go ahead and just stamp on the inside with some of the coordinating stamps. Isn't this paper just beautiful? Like every card, you can't go wrong. Like it's so gorgeous. This one is by Natalie Travis. Again, loving this color combination. Like I don't think I used green enough. Really pretty with the Pool Party, Granny Apple Green, and Calypso Coral. This might be a terracotta tile, and then a little watercoloring action in there. This one is by Bonnie O'Neill. We've got Bermuda Bay with Calypso Coral and Grapefruit Grove in here. Such a pretty, pretty, pretty combination. That might be one of my favorite patterns, I think, from this paper. All right, so that is Lovely Lily Pad and the paper, Sending You Thoughts. So much good stuff in here. We're going to move forward. Our next stamp set is Happy Birthday to You. This is a really beautiful floral set, perfect for well, I would say birthday, but it's also good for weddings because the cake doesn't have candles on it. So Celebrate could be for a wedding or for any occasion where you might have a beautiful cake like that. This, I think, is one of the more popular Celebration gift items to choose. So the cards that I've got, I haven't used it myself yet, but I've got these beautiful cards, and we've got some where we didn't even have to color it. So don't get locked in thinking that you have to color. I'm not a big colorer, so maybe that's why it's not one of my first choices, but I think it's a really easy stamp set to color or just to leave uncolored. This card is by Kay Cogbill, and she's used some of the Parisian Blooms designer paper from the mini catalog. Love the colors here. The soft coloring on the cake is beautiful. This card too by Kate Kaltoff also uses the Parisian Blooms designer paper, and you can see that inspired her colors here. We've got Petal Pink and Pool Party, and then some green leaves in there as well. Pretty the glitter organdy black ribbon that's carried over from the holiday catalog. Such an elegant way to dress up this card. Here's another soft, beautiful card by BJ Peters, and she's using the Parisian, that flourish folder in the background. A little stitched rectangle here, gold embossing on the cake and the words, and then just simple coloring. So again, you don't have to color the whole cake. She's only colored the flowers and really made that pop. Elegant card. This would be so perfect for a wedding. Here's one, no coloring at all. This one is by Angie Leach. She has embossed it in gold and then added the bow. Simple embossing for the greeting and a strip of designer paper. That is from the All Dressed Up designer paper. Last card using this one, Happy Birthday to You stamp set. This one's by Jan McClurg, and she's chosen to do the flowers in blue. Just so pretty and subtle and soft. This is balmy blue. A little bit of Stampin' Blends around the edges, leaving most of the center of the flower white. So gorgeous. What do you guys think of this Happy Birthday to You? Is this one that you would get? Like I said, I'm not a big colorer, so it wasn't my first choice, but I am so happy that I have earned it for free and can use it. Here is the Kerchief all-inclusive card kit. I love card kits, so I was all over this. It comes up packaged like this. You get your envelopes, you get your card bases, and you get all the little die-cut pieces, including the sentiments, so you don't have to have any stamps to put this together. Just some glue. Can't remember. I think that there is glue. Yes, there is adhesive dots included. So this is great for a new stamper to put together because you don't have to have a lot of supplies. So we've got the Thinking of You and the Celebrate Today. And the card kit includes materials to make 4 of each card. That is 8 cards total in the Kerchief card kit. So what do you guys think of that? Is that pretty? I just shared some pictures from Stampin' Up, some alternative card projects using the card kit. So make sure to check that out on my Facebook page if you haven't already. Really, so many different ways that you can use it. It's kind of like a paper pumpkin kit. I love to do different things with my paper pumpkin kit. So I'm looking forward to kind of breaking down what comes in the kit and making some fun alternative projects. Here's another designer paper that we have to choose from as a celebration gift. I want to come back to this one and tell you really quick, even though these are 6x6 pieces, the designer paper does come in 12x12. I've just cut them down to make it easier to handle and show you. So this paper also comes in a 12x12 package, and this is really gorgeous. It's black and white, and then we've got gold foil accents. So this is a specialty paper, gold foil on every single piece, and then black and white on the opposite side. So even though this one is called Golden Honey and clearly has a bee theme to it, a lot of these sheets are not specifically for bees. So you can use these for any cards, not just for bee cards. Let me show you this honeybee bundle. This is in the mini catalog, and so it coordinates, obviously. You've got the stamp set and coordinating dies. So a lot of the cards I'm going to show you are using the stamps and dies from this set because it coordinates so perfectly with this Golden Honey specialty paper. So here are some samples again in the catalog that combine the two. So obviously this paper is meant to go together. This one actually doesn't use the honeybee stamp set, just showing the gorgeous paper. And then this is another stamp set from the mini catalog that coordinates with the Label Me Lovely and Label Me Fancy new label punches from the mini catalog. This card is by Natalie Travis. She's also incorporated the champagne rhinestones there. This card is so fun. This is by Betsy Kreider, and she has made a shaker card using the stitched nested label dies, and then we got some sequins in there from the painted poppies, a little bumblebee floating around in there, and then the little hexagons come from the die in that bundle set. So what a fun card there from Betsy. I'm so excited to have this one. This is a card by Genevieve Coe. I love the simplicity here. We got the black and white stripes from that Golden Honey paper, and then this flower is from the bundle with the simple sentiment of hello. This one is by Diana Gibbs. Cute as a bug, using those bumblebees, colored so perfectly. Love the sort of layout with the circles and sort of the building you know, with the direction. Great layout here by Diana, really clean and simple, using the anchoring of the designer paper in the center. Here's one by Janice Waitman, and she has used a large piece back here with the stitch nested labels. The Happy Birthday to You comes from that cake stamp set, the Happy Birthday to You that we just used. So she combined the celebration gifts in a different way there. Here's a card by Joyce Verracco, similar layout to Diana's, using a central piece of designer paper to anchor the middle elements of the card. Congratulations. We got the detailed bee die cuts, and then the honeycomb, or the beehive rather, die from that same set. And then If Loving Thoughts Could Heal, both of these, the congratulations and If Loving Thoughts Could Heal, those come from the Sending You Thoughts stamp set. So I showed you that one earlier. Here's a way to combine it with the golden honey paper. Here's another one, If Loving Thoughts Could Heal, using some strips of the paper, really super bright. And then this, you can tell, is the die from the detailed bee dies, and the die cut, and then it's spritzed. So I don't know if you can see it in the background there too, just spritz to get that detail without having to layer the detailed die cut over it. So these are all using the golden honey specialty paper. Do you love this paper? I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but I'm really excited about all the possibilities, because like I said, it doesn't have to be used just with the bees. It has a lot of potential for many different stamp sets and bundles. Okay, we showed you the Sending You Thoughts, so we're going to skip over that one and move on. Oh, this is another one of my favorites. This is the Thoughtful Bloom stamp set. So the stamp set is a level 1 gift. You can get this free with a $50 purchase, and there's a coordinating punch. These are my favorite. Well, this coordinating punch is the small bloom punch, and this is free as a celebration gift with a $100 order. So there's a level 2 gift here, and if you choose not to get it during celebration, it is going to be carried over to the new catalog, so it will be available to purchase in June when the annual catalog is released. But you're not going to want to wait, because look at this gorgeous stamp set that coordinates with it. You want it right now, so make sure that you get it during celebration, and what better way to get it than free. This first card here is by Amy Story, and I love how she incorporated, I didn't even realize this golden honey paper has a side, here it is, with the flowers, and they coordinate so well with this stamp set, especially the lined flower here. It goes nicely with that back here. We've got some of the new label punches, the stitch scallop rectangle, and then even some of the new sequins and twine. So this is like a celebration no, it's not a trifecta, because there's 4. What do you call 4? A quadfecta? I don't know, whatever you call it, it's beautiful. I love this card too. This is by Judy Garza. I love the stunning combination of real red, whisper white, and basic black, and she's thrown in a little bit of smoky slate here. This is the tailored tag punch cut in half, and then she's used the stamp, this sort of border punch, to stamp lines to create the vase. Isn't this card just stunning? This scallop rectangle die is in the new mini catalog, so you're definitely going to want to get that, because it just adds such a beautiful touch to the card and a little bit of texture. This card by Missy Shipman uses the Bird Ballad designer paper, and she has just accented with the flowers here. This sentiment also comes from the Thoughtful Blooms stamp set as well. I'm always amazed but never surprised by your thoughtfulness. Love this next card by Tammy Ackerson. She's using Highland Heather along with some Old Olive and the stitched nested frame dies. Curly, the Flourish embossing folder back there from the Parisian. Here's another one that uses the same embossing folder. This one's by Laura Bardo, and she's using the new label punch, Label Me Fancy or Label Me Lovely. I can never remember which one is which. This is the larger of the two, and so she has punched out and then embossed. Let's see. Let me get the order right. Okay. she's punched out. No, scratch that. Stamp first, then punch. Then emboss the outside layer, but not the inside, and put the outside layer on Stampin' Dimensionals. So many layers to this beautiful card that make it really stand out as super special. This card by Leanne Graff uses similar colors. We've got the Grapefruit Grove and Mint Macaron. Love this little stitch label. This is part of that So Sentimental bundle and the new label, stitch labels in the mini catalog. Beautiful card here. This one by Kim Peck by Upline. I cannot stand it. I love this card so much. It's so clean and simple. But it pops. It's so pretty. So she's used this stamp here, stamped it in full strength, and then without re-inking, stamped it again and again and again to get 4 different shades of that Bermuda Bay. Then she stamped the words and the stem and stamped and punched out the flower in yellow. Isn't that stunning? It's so simple, but so striking. This one is sort of on the opposite side of the spectrum because it's so detailed and beautiful in all of its layers. This one is by one of my team members, Kim Guerrero, and I just love the combination of all the stitch labels on here. All of these, 1, 2, 3, come from the same die set, and then she's got the flowers stamped in Calypso Coral and Terracotta Tile and So Saffron. Such a beautiful card. I can't thank you enough comes from the So Sentimental bundle from the mini catalog. You're going to want to check that out because it's gorgeous. You get that and then you can choose whatever you want here from this catalog. This one is by my mom, Susan LaCroix. Love this Happy Easter, really spring, beautiful colors. I'm at a loss. I think this is Seaside Spray. And then Granny Apple Green, we've got some Mango Melody and Daffodil Delight. Really pretty. And then with the punched up flowers, it's perfect. This card is by Monica Davis. I love the simplicity here. She has stamped, this is one stamp. All these leaves is part of the same stamp. And then she has added the little flowers and then this vellum circle and then another flower on top. The pearls and the twine are perfect accents to this card. I'm not sure how well you can see it in the video, but the base of the card is embossed with the subtle texture embossing folder. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful simplicity. This one is by Meg Loven. I love the colors she chose here. We've got Gorgeous Great, Blackberry Bliss, Melon Mambo. The blue looks like Pretty Peacock, and then some old olive green in there. Gorgeous. We got a layer of white on a white card. This is one that I designed for a card swap I participated in. These colors are Pear Pizzazz, Grapefruit Grove, and So Saffron. Really simple, clean lines. This is the In Color Designer paper where you get different patterns and all the in colors. So it's like sort of monochromatic. Each color comes in each pattern. This last card using the Thoughtful Blooms stamp set doesn't have a name on the back, so I'm not sure who created this one. We've got Garden Green and Melon Mambo. Really pretty, nice fall winter combination here with colors. So these are all using the Thoughtful Blooms stamp set. Again, one of my favorites, and probably, I won't lie, probably in part because of that coordinating punch. I just am a sucker for things that have coordinating punches. Look at all the projects they made here using the punch outs in different ways. So clever. All right, this is not quite, oh, it is the last one that you can earn for free, and then we have the host one to end. So this is a level 2 celebration gift because it has 2 components. We have the Power of Hope stamp set and the Stone 3D embossing folder. So when you choose this, you're getting both items in the same gift. And again, that's a level 2, so it's free with a $100 purchase. Janet, looking at your question about the Stamparatus, I'm guessing that you are asking about this card by Kim, and it's more than a step down. I would probably just stamp it myself and stamp and just move it down myself. You probably could use the Stamparatus, but then you'd have to have a way to move your cardstock down gradually because this is more than or less than a standard jump in the you know, in the hinge, right? It's more than one step down, or less than one step down. Okay, back to the Power of Hope. This stamp set is honestly one that I feel like I don't know how to use, but I was so inspired by the cards that I got that I went ahead and redeemed it as a celebration gift, and it just came yesterday. So I'm excited now to play with it after having been inspired. So I hope that these cards inspire you as well, because this really is a beautiful stamp set. This first card is by Denise Jorgensen, and I absolutely love the colors, how she combined the Lily Impressions designer paper. This is so perfect for this stamp set. It's very oriental, very Asian, the flowers, and I think it's just so perfect. So she's got some watercolor kind of stripes behind the solid color stamp, and then look at this. I never thought to use the tassels in this way. This is from the Best Dress suite, and I think just even the simple application right there, I think it really elevates this card and makes it so beautiful. This card is by Kim Peck, and let me take it off so you can see. Actually, you can see better maybe on this card, this stone embossing folder. Let me take it out of the plastic. This embossing folder is really something beautiful. It's so special. This card by Kim, really simple with the basic gray, basic black, and real red. She's incorporating some of the sequins from the Painted Poppy suite. Such a pretty card there. This one by Ann Clemmer. I love this layout. We've got the texture here. You can do a designer paper instead, and then the panel with the stamped image. I cannot wait to use this layout and make a card. The sentiment there on the circle, and then the background there is Old Olive. This is a fun collage card by Dawn Woodard. She's used all the images from the set, stamped them in different colors, and then cut them out like a one-sheet wonder to create this card. In the stone embossing folder in the background, it's probably hard to see underneath the plastic, but she's incorporated both elements in there. This card is by Susan Campfield, really clean and simple, showing off that beautiful stone embossing folder with the tree, a little bit of coloring, really clean and simple. This card by Dawn Olszewski, again, incorporates many of the images here, really just sort of spotlight color. So not coloring the whole thing, but just a little bit of red. Black, white, and red is just such a classic color combination. So I love her combination of images here. Such a pretty card from Dawn. So that is the Power of Hope bundle. What do you guys think? Is this one that appeals to you? Is this one that you would choose as your celebration gift? Maybe my cards have inspired you a little bit. I hope that they have to get this one, because it is a very special bundle that you can get. All right, the last one in this brochure is a host gift, and you can get this little ladybug stamp set for free when you host a party that is $300 or more, or if you place an order that is $300 or more. So personal orders also count, and this is automatically included with your $300 order. If you are placing the order yourself, it will prompt you to add the item number if you forget to your host rewards section. So you're definitely going to love these cute little ladybugs, and I've got lots of samples to share with you. So let's just start here with the first one by Rachel Chamberlain, and she hand cut the ladybug and the flowers and the stems, but I'm really excited to let you know that there is going to be a coordinating die set coming out in February that you can purchase to go with the little ladybug stamp set. So there will be no hand cutting. You'll be able to die cut those images using that new die set. This is a really fun one by Tracy Jacobs. I love how she used the sponge dauber to create the background, the black polka dots, and then the corrugated embossing folder. Really quick and clean design, but so cute, and really the background just screams ladybug. It's so cute. This one by Robin Carden uses the embossing paste to create a white polka dot background. This one reminds me of Minnie Mouse. Like, I could see these same elements creating a Minnie Mouse Disney card. Hey lady, such a cute little stamp. This little scallop rectangle stitched die is part of the So Sentimental bundle that I keep saying it over and over again. All those stitched labels are all part of the same set, so you need to get that one. Such a good one. This one is by Kathy Reiser. She also hand cut the ladybugs and the flowers. Did a little masking here to create the image of the flowers together. And then we've got the little window image with the brick wall embossing folder back there. Great card from Kathy. This one is by Sharon Armstrong. I love the diagonal here. We've got the embossing, not the embossing, the designer paper is that golden honey paper. It's the black and white side, and then she's got the words and the stamped colored images. This one is by Jenny Miller. Really clean and simple card using the Floral Essence Flower Center from the annual catalog to be in the center of her daisy flower. So cute. This one, I gotta open it up and show you. This one is by Ramona Simpson, and she used the birthday Bonanza designer paper. Just a nice skinny strip, and then I love this subtle embossing folder. It just makes such a difference on your cards. When you open it up here, she's just folded this back and glued the flap down. And then look at those cute little ladybugs. I didn't even notice them in this stamp set. We have a line of 4 ladybug images. So cute. So you can earn this little ladybug stamp set for free when you have a party that's $300 or more, or place a personal order that's $300 or more. So if you're interested in hosting a party with me, whether that be in person in Central Illinois or a virtual party, leave a comment, let me know, and we can work it out, because I would love to help you earn this set for free. The very end of our Sale-a-Bration brochure shows the join offer, and I have to tell you about this because it's so amazing. When you join as a demonstrator during Sale-a-Bration, you get 3 free gifts. You get this really cute little mini paper cutter, which is only available to new recruits during Sale-a-Bration and will not be offered again by Stampin' Up. You also get a sampler of 6x6 designer paper featuring some different patterns from packages in our mini catalog, as well as that Lily Impressions designer paper, and you get to choose a stamp set of your choice, any price. How amazing is that? Let me know if you'd like more information about joining my team of demonstrators from all over the United States. We have a lot of fun, and we'd love to have you join us. I want to close by saying that there will be some more Sale-a-Bration goodies coming before the end of Sale-a-Bration on March 31st. So make sure you get your favorites now so that you're ready for the new stuff when it comes out. You can place your order at juliedavison.com/shop. Use this host code and order $40 or more to get a free kit and a free gift from me. Order $50 or more, and you can also choose a free gift from Stampin' Up! From the Sale-a-Bration brochure. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll stamp with you soon. Bye.